girls are wet when they show these 6 signs. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm sharing some valuable insights that every man needs to know when it comes to understanding women. As a woman, I can tell you that when we're truly interested in someone, we often show subtle, hidden signals that reveal how we feel. These signs might not always be obvious, but once you know what to look for, you'll have a much better idea of where you stand. So, let's dive into 6 key signs that a girl is biologically attracted to you. The last sign is the most obvious one, that she wants you to take a move. If you can spot these, you'll never miss out on knowing when she's into you. Number 1, specific gaze. All right, guys, let's get real for a second. You walk into a room, and there she is, this beautiful girl who instantly grabs your attention. As men, it's almost instinctual to notice her. We're wired that way. But here's a secret. Women, we've got an even sharper radar. Trust me when I say, if we're into you, we'll know before you even have a chance to look our way. Women are highly selective, and when we're attracted to someone, it's not random. We don't just make eye contact with any guy for no reason. There's always a purpose behind it. If she's not interested, she won't give you the time of day. Simple as that. So, how do you tell if a girl is feeling that attraction without even talking to her? I've got you covered. One of my favorite tricks is observing her body language, especially how she looks at you. Here's what you should do. When you enter a room like a cafe, don't immediately scan the room for girls. Take your time, act like you're not even paying attention. Order your drink, find a good spot, and settle in. This subtle move gives off confidence and control, 2 qualities that make you instantly more attractive. Women love a man who doesn't rush to seek attention. Now that you're sitting and relaxed, that's when you can start observing. A confident man knows when to make his move. If you catch a girl glancing at you for more than a few seconds, then looking away, but she keeps stealing those quick looks afterward, chances are she's into you. This little back and forth eye contact is a major sign of interest. Confidence and dominance go a long way, and if you master this, women will notice without you even having to say a word. So next time you're out and about, take your time, own the space you're in, and let her come to you with those subtle signs. Believe me, it works. Number 2, downward glance. This is still related to point number 1. When a girl is interested in you, she might start by looking your way. But here's where it gets interesting. If she's into you, she'll often follow up with what's called a downward glance. This has actually been shown in various studies to be a subconscious sign that she's feeling attracted to you. It's like a subtle way of saying she's open to being led and wants you to take the next step. As a woman, I can tell you that this downward glance taps into a deeper feminine instinct. We're often drawn to a man's masculinity, and when we feel that, it triggers a natural response to look down. It's almost like a sign of vulnerability or surrender, even if we're not fully aware of it. So, when you catch her looking your way, make eye contact. Then pay attention to where she looks next. If her gaze drops down for a few seconds, it's a strong indicator she's feeling something for you. This is a way more telling sign than just a quick glance in your direction, which might not mean much. So keep an eye out for that downward glance. It could be her subtle way of showing she's definitely into you. Number 3, emotional explosion. Now, when guys are interested in a girl, what do they usually do? They try to grab attention in an obvious way, right? Like slamming a basketball down hard or closing a car door a little too loudly. It's all about being loud and bold to make your presence known. But girls, we operate a little differently. We don't go the aggressive route. Instead, it's more about an emotional burst of energy. And one of the most classic signs we've been showing for centuries is through that emotional explosion. Often, this comes out as loud laughter or a high-pitched voice. So let's break it down. When you walk into a room and suddenly you hear a girl laughing a little louder than normal or speaking with that excited, high-pitched tone, pay attention. The real key here is to see which girl makes eye contact with you after that burst of energy. If she does, there's a good chance she's feeling your presence and might just be into you. Keep your eyes open for that connection. Number 4, moving the lower body. There are certain things our bodies do when we're attracted to someone that we can't actually control, and sometimes we might not even be aware of them. So when a girl is interested in a guy, these natural responses start kicking in, and one of them is how we move our lower body. Why the lower body? Well, it's because we know that guys are often attracted to our legs. Whether we realize it or not, This movement is a way to draw attention. There have been plenty of studies proving this, showing that women tend to move their legs or subtly shift their posture when they're around someone they like. So next time you're with a girl and notice her gently shaking her legs or maybe even touching her legs while glancing around, take note. There's a good chance she's feeling attracted to you, even if she's not fully aware of what she's doing. Keep an eye out for those small movements. Number 5, talking. You know, almost every girl loves talking. It's one of our ways to connect and feel good. When we chat, our brains release all these feel-good chemicals, making us feel happier, more excited, even a little euphoric. So, one key sign that a girl is attracted to you is when she talks a lot, but not just small talk. If she's truly engaged and excited to talk to you for an extended time, it's not just about the conversation itself. The fact that she keeps the conversation going means she's enjoying that euphoric effect, and she associates that feeling with you. Now, this is a sign you can only pick up on when you're actually talking to her. If she seems genuinely interested, diving into details, laughing and spending time with you, that's a clear indicator she's attracted to you. So pay attention to how much and how passionately she talks when she's around you. That's a big giveaway. Sign number 6. Interception stance. All right, guys, as I promised, the last sign is the most obvious one that she wants you to take a move. Here's a tip from a woman's perspective. One key sign to watch for is when she takes an interception stance. What does that mean? She's not just standing near you casually, she's actually opening herself up for a deeper connection. If a woman wants to chat but is waiting for you to make the first move, she'll often position herself where you can easily notice her. It might seem subtle, but if she's feeling flirty, this is one of the first things she'll do. So pay attention to how she positions herself around you, because it's a real sign she's interested. Okay, those are the 5 signs that a girl is biologically interested in you. I hope this helped you understand us a little better, and you can watch the recommended videos on the screen for more details. If you found it useful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel for more tips. See you in the next one.